Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am back to film a monthly plan with me. This is going to be a rewind spread for February, and I'm using a kit from Lexie Kylee Designs. So the first thing I have in the kit is just this decorative sidebar. Then we have like the top headers and, to cover up the days not in the month, and then like a little, vacation type strip. Then we have some more boxes to cover up the days not in the month, paydays, some boxes, date numbers, and then some flags and arrows, and then holidays. So this is just her main kit, I believe. And then I don't remember if this was an add-on or not, but she does have other add-ons. So if you, like this is obviously, I bought this for my memory spread, but I've been using some of her kits in my regular planner, and those ones I've bought like the bill add-on so that I kind of have all the bill dues. I think there's like a family add-on. I think there's a couple of different add-ons, like a health add-on, so you can kind of customize how you use your planner, I guess. But I'm just going to stick, kind of the base of the kit down. So the top headers, days not in the month, the date numbers, holidays, that kind of thing. And then I'll get back to show you, what I did in the whole month. Okay, so here is the base of the kit laid down. I'm really loving how this is turning out. And one thing that's really satisfying about her kits in particular is all of the deco like lines up with each other, so the florals look continuous, which is just, like I said, satisfying. So moving on to the first, the highlight that I had was just filming. I must have done a lot of filming that day in the morning, so I'm just going to put down this washi sticker. It's from my leftovers collection, and I do not remember where I got this from. It was from a sampler of some sort. Then on to the second, we went and got donuts and like hot chocolate this day, so I'm going to put this down. This donut sticker is from Jalen Paper Co. Then on the third, this was the day that the readathon began for Creating & Co. And I actually like successfully completed the readathon. So I wanted to put that in, and I think I'll use a box with this one as well, just to mark it. And then the reading sticker I'm using is from Pixel Cloud Co. This is one of her like pixel character stickers. Reading a book. And then on to the fourth, I just ran some errands. I went to the gym with my fiance because it was my day off. So I have another Pixel Cloud Co girl, and she is like working out with like a weight. And so I'm trying to see where I want to put this one. I think I'll put her down here in the corner. I kind of have like 3 pixels that I'm going to use right in a row, but I'm like, it'll be okay. So then on to the fifth. The fifth, it was just a really busy day at work. And so I have this kind of like tired looking pixel. And I'm just going to put that one. Let me see if I want to use maybe a flag with this. But it was just a, particularly busy day for some reason. So there's that. And then on the 6th, we were driving to Minnesota because we were going to be flying out of Minneapolis. And my fiance had choir practice. His choir is canceled now for, the rest of the season. But he was singing with a choir. And so we went with and just hung out in the car while he was at practice, just because it's quite a distance from our house, and so then we didn't have to drive back and forth. And then I was flying out on Friday to go to Albuquerque, and so I have an airplane sticker from Planneresque. I do have a coupon code for her shop down below, and then I also pulled out another sticker, so I'm going to put the airplane up here. And then I'm going to put a camera sticker on the bottom. I think I want to pull in a box as well. maybe not, because I don't really want like a big box. So I'll just put that in here just to mark down exploring. Again, this was from a sampler and I'm not sure who that shop is from. But yeah, so I flew to Albuquerque like at 6 a.m. And then I spent the day exploring because my conference really didn't start or have anything on the agenda until like 7 o'clock at night. And I think I got in around lunchtime. So that was really great just to go exploring. I went shopping, went to the museum. So this was the day that I really got to kind of like explore Albuquerque, and the rest of it was pretty much the conference. So then on to Saturday. Saturday was the conference all day, and so I pulled out a pencil sticker. This is from Zona Paperie. No, yeah, Zona Paperie, but I don't know if she is still open, because I purchased from her a while ago, and I think the last time I tried to tag her on Instagram, she wasn't, or didn't pop up at all. So that'll mark the regional conference. Then on to the 9th, we all went out for Buca di Beppo, which is like an Italian family style restaurant, which was just kind of fun, especially because there was a big group of us. So I have this lasagna sticker from Hey Soul sticker. And then I'm gonna mark flying home, and for that one, I think I'm gonna pull in a box. And then this airplane sticker, I believe, is from Paper Bow Prints, but it's a really old icon, so I'm not sure that she has it anymore. So then going on to the 10th. The 10th, I just did, we drove home and we got our grocery pickup. So I have this little location marker from Sunset Sticker Co., but I believe she's closed. And then I have the grocery sticker from Paper Bow Prints to mark that down. And then on the 11th, so February I had a lot of traveling, so I did my trip to Albuquerque, got home. Then the next day I had to go drive to Madison, which is, a 3+ hour drive, to go to a CPR class, a 2-hour CPR class, and then drive back, because I worked first thing on Wednesday morning. And then on Saturday we flew to go see my parents in Idaho. So it was like a ton of travel in this like 2-week period. I was so tired by the end of it, but it was a great, great to do all this stuff, but I was kind of feeling a bit tired. Especially this was just a really long day. So I'm going to pull in this stethoscope sticker from Paper Bow Prints, and I'm going to pull in another half box just to mark down my CPR class. But they just weren't having any CPR classes like close to me, and the company I work for likes us to do it, through one of their classes. So it was fine. It was just, like I said, a long day. So then moving on to the 12th. The 12th, we got our, mandatory traditional heart-shaped pizza from Papa Murphy's. And that's like a Valentine's tradition in my family. My grandma sent us all gift cards for it. And then I forgot to use the gift card. I forgot the gift card at home. And so still have the gift card, but we always get a heart-shaped pizza, or in, around Valentine's Day, and then we get a jack-o'-lantern pizza in amongst Halloween time frame. So this pizza sticker is from Nikki Plus 3. So then moving on to the 13th, this one, we have a new bakery that opened up in town, and they do like really fun cupcakes and cookies and macarons, and so this was the first day that I had a chance to check it out, because they kind of have weird hours, because I had heard about it about a month before, around my birthday time frame, but it was closed like it's closed at like the beginning half of the week, and then on Saturdays it's only open until like 3 p.m. So it didn't work out to actually go and get any treats for my birthday. But I'm gonna put, this is like a cupcake tier sticker from Jalen Paper Co. just to mark down that I finally got to check out the bakery. I got some like really cute Valentine's goodies for my fiance. And then on Valentine's Day, we went back to the restaurant that we had our first date at. And so it's like not a particularly fancy restaurant, but it was so fun and sweet just to do that. So let's do, I'm trying to see if I maybe want a flag with this one. And then I have another Pixel Cloud Co. Pixel sticker, and she just has like the heart eyes, so I think that'll be cute for marking it down. Then on to the 15th, before we flew out, we grabbed breakfast at one of our favorite spots. So I have this like eggs and bacon sticker from the Littlest Planner, who I do have a coupon code for down below. And then I have another airplane sticker from Planneresque to mark down flying to see my parents. I think I'm gonna pull in, no, I think I'll just do it this way. I feel like I don't have any boxes yet, like on this side of the page, but I don't know that I really have enough space. Otherwise it's gonna look like exactly the same as that. I can always pull it up and put a box down if I decide to later. So then on to the 16th. The 16th, I went and got a manicure with my mom, and this manicure sticker, this nail polish sticker is from Paper Bow Prints, and I think I'm gonna pull in a box with this one. This was, we went and got manicures, and then like after we got manicures, then I got like sick that day, but that was still like really fun to go get our nails done and whatnot. Well, I feel like that's all good. Okay, there's that. So then the 17th and 18th, I basically have the same memory for both days. We went skiing. That was the whole, not the whole point of our trip, but that was a big reason why we went to see my parents, was to also go skiing because my fiance really likes to ski, and I wanted to show him like the ski resort where I learned how to ski and like grew up skiing for years and years, where I've done most of my skiing. So these two ski stickers are from Paper Bow Prints. And then on to the 19th, well, and so this day we went with just my fiance and I, and then this day my dad joined us, so that was kind of a fun highlight. So then on to the 19th, so I did a bunch of Disney planning, and then my mom wanted to go like try on wedding dresses. Not her, but she wanted us to go just like try out some wedding dresses, just because since she lives so far away, she knew that she probably wouldn't get a chance to like go dress shopping with me any other time. And so we just kind of like spontaneously went to the dress shop that coincidentally my sister tried on her first wedding dress at, and did a little quick try on of half a dozen dresses, and it was a lot of fun. So to mark down my Disney planning, I used this chip sticker from Sweet Bean Plans, and then I have another Pixel Girl who just looks really sweet and happy from Pixel Cloud Co. to mark down the dress shopping. So then on to the 20th. The 20th we went shopping, and so I have this like retail therapy, I think I'm going to use it over a flag, just this retail therapy, Pixel Cloud Co. Pixel we went shopping to make up for the day that I fell sick. And we were going to do all of our shopping the day we got our manicures. And we just had a lot of fun. The like sales clerks were very like they kept just bringing me stuff and bringing me stuff and bringing me stuff to try on, and try this jewelry, try this belt, and obviously like a sales tactic, but it was a lot of fun anyways. So we went shopping, and then later that day we flew back home. This airplane sticker is from the Hummingbird Planner. Then moving on to the 21st. The 21st, I finished watching Criminal Minds, which is one of my favorite shows. Oh, okay, let's see how I'm going to do this. So, I pulled out this large Netflix sticker, so maybe I won't use a box with this one, from Pixel Cloud Co. And even though it wasn't Netflix, I figured it'd still be fine, because it's like a TV sticker. And then I finished watching Criminal Minds, because I think sometime when we were in Idaho, they had the series finale play. So got to finish Criminal Minds, and I'm kind of sad it's over, just because like all of the shows that I grew up with, like the, you know, CSI, Criminal Minds, things like that, have all pretty much ended, you know, in terms of like crime shows. And so I kind of want to go back and like rewatch. I don't know like which CSI was my favorite, but I really have a particular love for CSI Miami and Horatio Caine. But Criminal Minds was probably my, I don't know, maybe my favorite out of all of those. It's hard to say because they all had their good points. But sad it's over, but it was, you know, very, a very satisfying, you know, kind of ending and wrap up. So then on to the 22nd. I did a couple of different things. So, I'm going to pull in some box this day. So, let's do a big box. Let's do a floral. Well, no, let's not do a floral. Let's do a little box. And let's do this one. So, in the morning time frame, let me do an arrow sticker up at the top. We're just gonna put all the little decorative stickers in this one. So in the morning time, I did some continuing education for work, and I got an NPI number, which is just a National Prescriber Identification Number, I believe it stands for, because Wisconsin recently decided that pharmacists could prescribe immunizations, whereas before you had to have basically like a contract with a doctor, and usually like each pharmacy would have like a contract with a doctor, so it would be like me individually finding a doctor to do it. But basically it's now I can determine that you need a flu shot, and I can put my name as the prescriber on your flu shot, which in Idaho, that was how they did it, but every state is different. So, so that day I had to like make my prescriber and identification number, like apply for it. I didn't like make it up myself. But, and then I did some continuing education. So I have this like pen and pencil and paper sticker from Planneresque to mark that down. And then I had book club that night, so I have this book sticker. I believe this is from Starfish and Frog. And so to mark down book club. This was when I think we did our book club for the newest Margaret Atwood book, The Testaments, which was, I thought, was a pretty good book. So then moving on to the 23rd, we went out for dinner, and so that was delicious. Let's see, I'm gonna do a flag with this one. But we had Mexican at our favorite restaurant, our favorite Mexican restaurant, I guess. We were originally gonna go to the gym, but then my fiance hurt his finger, and so we ended up going to get tacos instead. And then this is a taco sticker from Planneresque. It was originally in like a Taco Tuesday sticker, so it had text underneath, and I just chopped it off just so I could use the icon. And then on to the 24th, because one thing I like about these taco icons is that they're not yellow, because I have a lot of taco icons that are very yellow, you know, for the tortilla. So, yeah, I like the coloring on those. So then on to the 24th, we just played some Stardew Valley, and let's see, what do I want to use for that? I think, let me actually, okay, so while I'm thinking of this, I'm going to put a box down up here, just because I'm getting to the end of my spread, and I'm like, oh, I could have used more boxes than I did, which I don't know if anyone else is the same way. Like, I feel like I have to ration it, and then I get to, you know, like in a weekly spread, I get to Sunday, or I get to Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I have 15 boxes I could still use. But I had rationed them throughout the week because I was so worried that I wouldn't have enough boxes, you know? But yeah, so I just want to throw that one in there. And then down here, I'm going to use this pink one. Because I like to use the boxes whenever I can. I just don't want to like run out of them, you know, by the 15th or something. But I think I always underestimate how many boxes there really are in a kit. So then we just kind of had like a chill night playing Stardew Valley, which is like our favorite little game that we like to watch. And so that one, that is another pixel sticker from Pixel Cloud Co. Then I have this ginormous date night sticker. I'm actually going to remove the Mardi Gras sticker because even though I celebrate, you know, Mardi Gras or acknowledge it or whatever, I gave up plastic bags this year for Lent, so it's not like I really like binged on a bunch of plastic bags on Mardi Gras, which is, if you don't know, that's why it's called Fat Tuesdays, because it's your last day to, you know, experience, like if you give up chocolate for Lent, you can have a bunch of chocolate, you know, fatten yourself up, before Ash Wednesday and then fasting and everything, so... and also just, you know, you're supposed to fast during Lent anyways. So anyways, that was probably more than you wanted to know. So this was our French date night. And so I have this huge date night sticker. This is from River and Ink. I really like this one though. And then I'll just write in that we had our French date night. And then on Ash Wednesday, I did go to church this day just because I figured I always like going to church on Ash Wednesday, just because I, like, when I was a kid growing up, I liked to, I was always just, like, an involved child, and growing up and everything, I always volunteered for all the clubs, all the things, and so, they usually had kids read at Ash Wednesday Mass, and so, I would always read the, like the first reading, and so I have this church sticker from Tiny Little Tulip, just to mark down that I went to church this day. It just always feels like a day that I should go. And then on to the 27th, this day, the Man music video, Taylor Swift, premiered, and so I watched it like, you know, 6 times or something, so I thought that'd be fun to mark. So then I have another pixel from Pixel Cloud Co. that just is like a happy one, to mark down that music video. Then on to the 28th. The 28th, I was trying to upload videos and did not work, so I just have this, like, you know, face palm pixel, and just to kind of mark that I had an unsuccessful video upload. And the funny thing is I like had this video, I edited it all, you know, and then I was like, wow, it's too long. Then I realized that I had like clips from an old haul, and so then it ended up not even being that long. If I would have just edited it correctly, it was, you know, kind of a still long haul, but more my normal length. So anyways, there's that. And then on to the 29th. This was the day that we did some wedding venue tours. And so then I also have this set budget sticker that is from the Prairie Planner, just because this day we did just kind of like crunch some numbers to try to figure out if our favorite venue, you know, could work with our budget, like if we could afford our favorite venue, and just kind of see like, well, how much do things really cost? Because I don't think that weddings are expensive, and I don't think that you really know what things are going to cost until you start like looking at what you like. So anywho, this wine sticker is from Planneresque. So there's all of that. I might end up adding in, I've got a couple of arrows in a box, and then I've got these birthday balloon boxes, which I could always cut off the balloons. So I might end up adding in some boxes when I start writing things down, but I'll fill everything out, and then I'll come back and show you kind of how the finished spread turned out. Okay, so here's how it all turned out. I ended up cutting up the strip that was meant to mark off like vacations, just into like little washi strips, just to kind of add in some color to some blank spaces. I did end up pulling in that box and then the rest of those arrows. But yeah, so this is how my February turned out. Quite a lot that I did, and then in comparison, you know, like March and April are not going to have very much. But I really enjoyed how this all turned out. I really love the colors, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Have a great day!